Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Leach, back here with another reaction video. I have some breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys have traded Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. A blockbuster trade, bro. We're getting ready to go into the NFL season, bro. What in the hell, out the blue, bro? Like, Micah Parsons to the Packers? I mean, let's get right into it, bro.
NFL, the Dallas Cowboys are trading Micah Parsons
What?
to the Packers. It's according to our lead NFL insider, Jonathan Jones.
Will sign 4-year, $188 million contract, highest average for non-QB in NFL history.
Also agreeing to a
Micah
4-year,
Parsons getting that
$188
bag,
million
major
deal
bag
with
alert,
136
major
of that
bag alert.
guaranteed. The deal makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in league history at $47
So he passed TJ
million
Watt. Well, he's
per
making
year.
a lot
If
more
you
than
take a look
TJ
at this
Watt.
list, there's been a lot of change, especially the.
That's what I'm saying. That number's just going to keep going up, bro. Like, Jamar Chase's contract
Miles Garrett,
in a
Jamar
couple,
Chase, TJ
I
Watt,
wouldn't even say a year.
and now one Micah Parsons with
Well,
that
couple
Green
years,
Bay
but
logo next to his name.
I don't know. It's just going to keep going up.
I'm Tommy Tran with Jonathan Jones and Pete Prisco. So, JJ, I laid out some of the details that you were able to report here. What more can you tell us about Micah Parsons to Green Bay?
Major bag alert.
Exactly,
and
Jonathan.
the Green Bay Packers. Look, these sorts of deals don't happen all the time. If you go back to 2018, when Khalil Mack was traded, and he went for 2 ones, there was a little bit of change, a second and a third, a fifth and a sixth, and he got the highest contract given to a non-quarterback in NFL history at the time. It was about $24 million per year. Now Micah Parsons almost doubles that, and he blows out of the water the previous highest paid non-quarterback in NFL
I mean,
history,
bro,
right?
like, you got to think Green Bay, bro.
Did it
Low-key, where do they rank in the
year,
NFC with this move? Like,
and then Jamar Chase, topped him just barely.
Getting
just
Micah Parsons,
to where
bro.
He got the headline, right? We went up on CBS Sports HQ about it.
Green
And
Bay
TJ
low-key
Watt,
might win
the
that
Pittsburgh
division, though.
Steelers, he got to have that title for
I really
a
think
reason.
they
We told
can.
you wouldn't have
Micah,
it for long.
though,
Micah Parsons
in
and
that,
the Dallas Cowboys could not
them
come to
Packers
terms
colors,
on it.
man.
It got ugly.
That's fire.
It got nasty.
I mean,
It
I
got
mess with this, bro.
disrespectful for both sides.
I just can't believe the
Real
Cowboys really
pursuit.
traded Micah Parsons,
And so
bro.
the
Like,
last few days,
I don't know.
both sides
I guess the
have sort of
Cowboys
been
gonna
working very
Cowboy.
quietly about how Micah Parsons could get out of Dallas because he was dug in, and Jerry Jones was dug in, and these two sides were not going to be able to come to an agreement, even if it was going to be, I think, $45 million per year, which was sort of the basement. Is what I had been told.
Well, Micah Parsons deserves it.
So the Green Bay Packers come in.
You know,
and send
Micah
2
Parsons
ones,
one of the
which-
best
which
in the
matches
league at
the
that.
Khalil Mack deal.
Again, to the
They
quarterback.
add in another player, which reportedly right now is Kenny Clark. We're still working to confirm that, but should be able to confirm it soon. And they pay him $47 million per year. This is about as big a deal as you're going to see in the NFL. And the Green Bay Packers, 2 legendary franchises, the Packers and the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC, they get this done.
Pete, let me
I don't
bring
know. I
you
can
to
only
the
imagine how
conversation. What do you
Dak
think?
and CD and George Pickens feels. They probably feel like,
and
damn.
wow again. I sat in Matt LaFleur's
Like,
office.
why
with him a
wouldn't
couple
you
weeks
pay a
ago,
guy like
and
that,
one of the
bro?
things he
Give
talked
the dude
about
what he
and lamented
want,
about
bro.
was the fact that they weren't
I'm so
good
glad we got Trey
rushing the
Hendrickson back,
passer. Well, all
for
of
my
a sudden,
Bengals, but
they're good enough rushing the passer. I mean,
Cowboys
anytime you
really
can go
traded
get
him,
one
bro.
of the league's best,
They're gonna
if not
regret
the
this.
best edge player, edge speed rusher in the league, and you can do it for 2 ones and a player, you go do that. Normally, I hate these kind of deals. I hate trading pays. But you know what? You're getting a 26-year-old elite edge rusher on a team that has enough talent that I picked them to go to the Super Bowl before this trade. I love this for the Green Bay Packers. I do not.
Yeah,
like
Green
it
Bay
for the
gonna turn a
Dallas
lot of people's
Cowboys.
heads,
I
bro. They're gonna
understand,
be
like
tough,
JJ
bro.
said, they were all dug in, and it looked like
I mean,
nothing
they're
was gonna
adding
get
Micah
done.
Parsons
That's
to
just
that
stubbornness on
defense,
Jerry
man.
Jones's part. But
And they
if
got
you're
a
the
pretty
Green Bay
solid
Packers and
offense.
you're
I mean, the
a Packer
receivers
fan,
are
you have to be
inconsistent.
thrilled with this. It's a
But,
great move for the Packers.
they got Matthew
JJ,
Golden.
we'll get back
Let's
to
see
you
what he
from a
can
Dallas
do.
perspective in just a
So
second
it'll
as
be
we take a
interesting
look
to
at
monitor
Micah Parsons'
monitor
career
the
profile, which
Packers,
already has been
for sure.
fantastic. But Pete, I'm going to go back to you.
I think they'll
mentioned
have a
how
top
bullish
10
you've been on
defense
this Green Bay
this
team. How does
season.
Micah Parsons impact this team? How does he fit in right away?
Well, Rashad Gary's a good player. It didn't play up to expectations last year, in large part because he didn't have somebody on the other side who could dominate. Well, now he does. And you can move him all around.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, a
And
lot of people, they don't understand, bro. You need another guy on the other side getting to the quarterback. Like, I know people say, like, TJ Watt the best. I mean, he is, bro, but he's got Highsmith on the other side. You know, Myles Garrett, look who he's got on the other side. Like, Trey Hendrickson, bro, he has Shamar Stewart on the other side. No offense to Shamar Stewart, but, like, the past, you know, couple of seasons, you know, Trey Hendrickson, his you know, other, you know, guy getting to the quarterback was Sam Hubbard, man. He's not really known for that. I'm just saying, it's impressive of what Trey Hendrickson's really done by himself, bro. Like, he's really the only one on the D-line that can really get, you know, to the quarterback.
Look at what they have on the other side. Lucas Van Ness has had a good training camp, and he'll
well,
be
you know,
a
people don't
rotation
talk about
player
that.
now.
You know, they talk about the
more you
TJ
have to
Watts,
attack the quarterback,
the Myles
the better.
Garrett.
And I think that's
you
why
know,
this
like,
move is so
them
important
guys got
for the
help,
Green Bay
bro.
Packers.
Like,
when you go
it's
on the
no
road, you have to
disrespect
go
to
on the
them
road
guys,
in the
though.
postseason,
Like, they're
you
really
need
good.
sack,
But
fumble, game over. Well, now you have
I'm saying,
that
I think it just
that's what Micah
it means
Parsons
a lot
does.
more
I think
when
if
you
you're the
could really
Green Bay
do it by
Packers,
yourself.
it's
You
a
know what I
great
mean?
move. If Kenny
And
Clark
Trey
is
Hendrickson's
indeed
really
part
done
of the
that.
deal,
I mean, we're hoping
bottom
Shamar
line
Stewart,
is,
though,
they drafted two
can
young
blossom
young
into what
defensive
we,
tackles
you know,
that they
want.
like.
Which I think he
Both
will.
of them
Shamar
out of
might be
Georgia.
tough.
And I think Stackhouse and Brinson are big body guys that can help them in the middle of that defense.
But,
They
like,
have
let me know in the
Devontae
comment
Wyatt
section
there
down
as
below,
well.
like,
So
what
when
are
you
the
look at this
Cowboys
group,
doing, bro?
the
Is this a
Packers
smart
all of
move?
sudden
Is this a
now
dumb
on
move? I feel like it's
defense
a
have
dumb move,
playmakers.
bro.
You can add in
I
Edgerrin
mean,
Cooper
yeah,
as
they're
well,
gonna get a good
who I think has a
return, but,
chance to
like,
be in the mix for
man,
defensive
it's
player
Micah
of the
Parsons,
year.
bro. He probably
Wow,
gonna be in the
that
Hall of
defense
Fame
has
one
gotten
day.
a lot better.
These two teams will face each other week 4. We know Dallas
Oh,
starts
week
a week
4 they
from
play
tonight
each other?
against the Eagles here.
Damn.
JJ, let me go back to you about Dallas because there was a big thought that
Ooh,
this would
week
be
4.
like it was with CD,
Okay.
like it was with Dak, given what Jerry Jones and company has been doing. Before I get to you, I want to read something that Micah put out in a statement that I thought was interesting. He said, in the middle of it, quote, "I never wanted this chapter to end, but not everything was in my control. My heart has always been here, and it still is. Through it all, I've never made any demands. I've never asked for anything more than fairness. I only ask that the person I trust to negotiate my contract to be part of the process." Again, that's the middle.
Yeah,
of
he
what
just
is a
wanted paid,
long
bro,
statement
like-
here. Take me
And they didn't
through
want to
how
give him what he
surprised
wanted,
this
so,
is,
you know,
given
Jerry
everything
Jones was like,
you've
yeah,
heard
we're gonna
about what
trade you,
Dallas
you
does
know,
with its
so-
star players, yet this time
It's
it's
not
different.
Micah's fault, man.
So that point, I only asked. That
I don't
the
know.
person
Jerry
trusted to
Jones, bro,
negotiate
all I
my
gotta say is you
contract
gonna
be part of
regret
process.
the
You gotta
shit
go
out of
back
this move,
to
bro.
early
Like,
in the offseason.
bro,
Jerry
you're so
Jones
dumb, bro.
Does what he typically does.
I mean,
he is talking with
this is just
players.
crazy, bro. I don't even know what
Jerry
to
Jones
say, bro.
believes that he has negotiated.
Oh, the Cowboys gonna
what
cowboy,
I think
like
he
I
will term a
said, man.
gentleman's agreement.
They
And I
ain't
wanna
never
say
winning
that because I
nothing,
don't
bro.
wanna act like Micah Parsons was ungentlemanly, right?
They
But
better
he
hope,
thought that they basically had
you know,
a back of a napkin handshake agreement.
that them first
And
round
then-
picks they're getting, they better
so
hit
he's
on
like,
them,
okay,
bro.
well, we
If
got
they
a
do
deal.
not hit
Micah
on them,
Parsons
bro,
said, well, hold
boy,
on. I
oh
don't
boy,
negotiate my
will
deals.
they
I
be
pay
in
a
for some
percentage
trouble.
to one of the best.
I mean,
if
they're
not
in
the
trouble
best
right
agents
now,
in the league,
bro.
David Mulligetta,
Micah
to
Parsons is
negotiate
no
my
longer on that
contracts.
defense.
And so that's when he got his
Like,
agent involved.
don't get me wrong, the
And
Cowboys
Jerry Jones
defense,
then
like, it's
took
not that
umbrage
bad, but, you
with
know,
that,
taking Micah off that
thinking no, we got
defense,
a deal
man, it's
now,
definitely
you're
gonna
going
regress.
back on your word.
It'll probably still be
I was
solid,
not a
but-
part of those conversations. Both
I don't
sides
know,
very
we'll
much
have to
believe
see.
in what they believe, and so that's part of the reason that Micah Parsons.
Oh, yeah, the
is
Cowboys
now
get
in
two
Green
first-round
Bay and
picks.
not Dallas, because
So, yeah,
what
they
he
get two
believes happened,
first.
What Jerry
You
Jones
know,
believes
they
happened,
gotta hit on
whatever
them.
The truth is that's what
If they don't,
understand the truth.
then this
to be.
deal
So then you can't really
will not
get an agreement because no
look
matter
good
what Jerry
in
Jones
the
is going to
near
hang on
future.
to.
I mean,
we had
it
that
don't
deal.
look good
That
right
deal
now, in my
was good
opinion.
then.
Like, you're
That
trading
deal would
Micah
still be good
Parsons,
today,
bro. Like,
according to Jerry Jones, but the market.
so, oh yeah, they get
shifted.
Kenny Clark
They
back to a
shifted
defensive
in a
tackle.
major,
Okay, so
major way. And
they
not
get a
only
player.
That, but again, the
Kenny Clark's
disrespect
tough.
that
You
Micah
know,
Parsons
D tackle,
had
you know,
felt,
good against the run.
doesn't go
you
away.
know.
You can't erase that.
Like,
So when he
the
issued that trade
Packers,
request, Dak Prescott
they trying to
didn't
win
do
now.
that
I respect
during
it.
his contract negotiations. CeeDee Lamb didn't do that. This was always.
But yeah,
different.
2 first-round picks,
And
like,
I
you
don't
just
know
never
if you want to call
know,
it
you know,
stubbornness
who you
on one
gonna
or
draft.
both sides.
Like,
If you want to,
they gotta hit on them, like I said.
Say, this started to become a reality that Micah Parsons would no longer be with the Dallas Cowboys over the last probably 48 hours, and so now we have this.
Yeah, I thought the
major
deal was
deal
gonna
where
get
the
done.
Green
I
Bay
thought
Packers
Micah
have a
was, he was
history
gonna be a
of
Cowboy.
getting
Like, I never expected him to
big-time
get
pass
traded.
rushers, right?
That's
You go
crazy.
back to Ron Wolf when he was able to secure the services of Reggie White.
But when
at
you
the
when you
dawn
want
of
the
free agency
contract
in
and the team's willing
You go back
to
Ted
give it
Thompson
to you,
when,
bro,
after
and you
Julius
know the
Peppers
team
had
you're
put
on is willing
together
to
an
trade you. I mean,
all-decades
fuck it.
Playing career with the
You know?
Carolina Panthers and Chicago Bears, he gets Peppers to go to Green
It's
Bay.
about the money, bro.
as
Like,
a free agent, and now
for real,
Brian
like,
Gutekunst, the GM of the Packers,
these dudes got
gets
families,
Micah
bro. Like,
Parsons
you know,
in
like,
a major deal that includes 2 first-round picks
I
and the
mean,
largest
like,
contract.
Jerry
that has
Jones
ever
is
gone
so
out to any
stingy, bro. I can't
non-quarterback in
stand him,
NFL
bro.
history.
Like,
Not just that, but the largest contract that's
yeah, if
going
there's
out
any
to
Cowboys fans out there,
any
bro, I feel for
player
y'all, bro.
Who's
Like,
not like
seriously.
one of a
You know, I know a lot of
dozen
people hate the
in world
Cowboys.
ever. This is as big as it gets for the NFL.
I don't really mind him.
Guys, I'm with Amanda
know,
Guerra. She does have a question here with this big news with Micah Parsons leaving Dallas.
Yeah, I specifically want to ask because JJ and Pete, I mean, they're so vocal. And guys, I got to know about the fallout for Jerry Jones and all of this. I mean, immediately people were thinking, okay, Dallas has now lost Luka Doncic and Micah Parsons in the same year.
In the
We already saw
same
people
year.
showing up,
Yo, that's actually crazy. I
Cowboys
didn't even
practice
think
with
about
the
that.
sign. Now the fan was escorted out that said fire the GM. We saw
That's
that
crazy.
fallout when it came to the Mavs. I mean, and they're telling us right now in our Slack channel for people watching this live on YouTube that Jerry Jones slander is dominating the chat right now. Pete, I'll
Yeah,
start
but
with
Jerry
you.
Jones is
From
so
the
dumb
fan
though, bro. Like,
perspective,
they don't got
specifically, what
Micah
is
no
going to be
more,
the
bro. I can only
fallout
imagine how
for Jerry
CD
Jones with all
feels,
of this?
George Pickens, like just
Nothing.
that whole
He owns
offense.
the
Because
football
Dax
team. There's no
was,
fallout.
you know,
I mean, unless
confident
somebody
that they were
thinks
gonna get him
But
back,
from
and
the
then
fan
this comes out.
perspective, I mean,
Like,
do you
they
think
got to
we're
be
gonna
looking
start
at Jerry
seeing
Jones like,
more and more fans
really,
showing
bro?
up and
Like,
being
you
pissed
know what I
off
mean?
at Jerry Jones at the games? I mean, if they're already showing up at practice with signs saying fire
I mean,
the
I guess
GM,
Jerry
you gotta
Jones
think
just
it's
didn't
about
want to give him
start
that
trickling over
contract.
more.
I mean,
Yeah, and you know what? They could have a complete.
who knows? Maybe
take the
Michael
whole
Parsons
stadium
will
over
fall
and have
off.
a
I
protest.
don't
It's
know.
not gonna matter.
I don't
In
think he
large
will. He's
part
gonna be.
because he owns
He's
the
gonna be one
team.
of the
Until
best
he
in
sells
the
the
league.
team, none of this changes. And
It's
you know
just gonna
what?
fuel him
Jerry
more
doesn't really
that, you know,
care
the
either.
team that he
made
was
the
on
deal,
didn't want to give him
he
that
made
and
the
didn't think he was
decision, and now
deserving
he's gotta
of
live
it.
with it. Here's what will make
now
his
he
head
got it
shut
from the
up.
Packers,
Much
and
like
he's gonna
in
go put
Dallas
on
with
for
the
Green Bay.
Mavericks, when they, they're going to be pretty darn good next year. You know what'll make them shut up? If Dak Prescott goes out and
I
beats the
low-key
Eagles
think
next
Green Bay
Thursday.
could go to
If
the
Dak
NFC
Prescott throws
Championship.
for
I ain't gonna
4,800
lie,
yards
like,
and 40
if
touchdowns
Jordan
and
Love can
they're
play up to his
winning the
potential,
division, that'll make those
look
fans
out.
shut up. But for right now, Jerry Jones doesn't care what those fans say. The only thing that matters to Jerry Jones is trying to win, and this is not a decision, by the way, that I think is actually moving in that direction
Yeah,
and
it's
making
not.
money. And he
It's
does a great job of
regressing,
making
bro.
money,
You
and
gotta
now he's
think,
gotta
bro.
do
You got JD5 in your division. The Commanders are up and coming. They got McLaurin done, so they got everyone locked in. Commanders. I mean, maybe Jane Daniels will have a sophomore slump. Who knows? But I think he'll be pretty good. And then you got the Eagles, who just came off fresh off a Super Bowl. They're gonna be tough. I mean, yeah, they lost a little bit, but they'll still be good. And then you got the Giants, who are young and upcoming. They got dual Carter. They got a good defense, sexy Dexy. They got a pretty good offense, bro. Like, dude, that division is not easy anymore, bro. It's not. I don't care.
When they're just
And I would
Like, you
say-
can't look at the Giants and be like,
Go
all right,
ahead,
free
go
win.
ahead.
JJ.
You can't look at the Commanders,
Well,
be like,
and I would
free
also
win. You
say,
can't
and I
look at the
completely,
Eagles and be like,
almost
free
100%
win.
agree with
Like,
what Pete just said.
Jerry
First of all,
Jones,
let's take the last thing Pete said first. The Dallas Cowboys, when they face the Philadelphia Eagles next week, they are a worse team next week without Micah Parsons than if they had Micah Parsons.
That's what I'm
right?
saying,
Kenny
yeah.
Clark is a very nice player.
Yeah, that's a
He is
season
not Micah
opener,
Parsons. Micah
yeah,
Parsons
on
is a
what,
guy-
September
He's
4th?
in that TJ Watt.
Yeah, like-
he is in that Myles Garrett. In some respects,
This don't make
he's in
no
that
sense,
echelon
bro.
where
Like,
when
it
you know
really
you
don't
have
for
the Dallas
Dallas.
Cowboys
I mean, you
on
getting
Sunday,
Kenny Clark back,
well,
like I
that
said, he
Monday,
could have
you're
just a
already
run.
game planning around
And then you
Micah
getting
Parsons.
two
You're not
first-round
doing
picks.
that
But
for
what if the
Kenny Clark.
first
Now,
or two first-round picks
eventually,
don't
when you
hit? What if
ultimately
they
use
don't?
those two first-round picks, and the Green Bay Packers hope that they're sending picks number 31 or 32 to the Dallas
Yeah, you
Cowboys
gotta.
over the
If
next
you're Green Bay,
couple
you
of
gotta
years,
hope them are late round
that
first
can
rounds. Because if they're
effectively
early,
equal a Micah
yeah,
Parsons.
they might
You
hit
pay him
on.
$47 million per year.
Like
and
if
you
they're
got
in
these
like
players.
the 20s or the teens,
That's going to take some
yeah,
time.
they might hit.
I will also say that Jerry Jones has a team that just came out
I
with an
don't know,
evaluation.
though. The
that Forbes had around
Cowboys,
$13 billion.
Jerry Jones.
If this team
I
was
feel,
to ever
like I said, I feel bad for
go
the Cowboys
to
fans,
sale,
bro, who are
and they
like
won't, but
legit
if they
loyal
would,
to the
it
Cowboys,
would sell
man.
for
Like,
more than that,
seems
right?
like
It is
they can
almost
never
like the
catch a
Mona
break,
Lisa
bro, like-
of sports. You can't really put a
damn,
price
man.
on it because it will never sell.
I
And
mean,
so,
it's rough
I
being a
don't think
Bengals
that the
fan,
fan
bro, but at
fallout
least we got our guy
is
back in Trey
going to
Henderson
matter,
for
and I
another
think
year.
Pete really hit the nail
I mean,
on the head. That ultimately,
I know it's only
if
a
Dak
year,
Prescott
but
has another
we trying to go for it
MVP-like
all.
season, like he had a couple of
but
years
yeah,
ago, when he
Dallas-
was in the top 3 of MVP voting. If the
Big
Dallas
question
Cowboys
mark
can
this upcoming
finally
season for
break
y'all,
through
I
and
mean,
make it
after
back to
trading
the
Micah,
NFC
like,
Conference title game for the first time,
who
in
knows?
a
The
quarter
Cowboys
century,
may not even win
then
7
folks will
games.
say, wow, that was a crazy
I don't
summer
know.
with Micah. Wonder what could have been, but it's okay. We're
Like I
back
said, they're
there.
not rough
but
division.
They just are not as
with
good.
the Giants,
and I don't
Commanders,
think their odds
Eagles.
will be as good of getting
They
back
just traded
there
their best
without
defensive
Micah
player.
Parsons.
Yeah, JJ,
Arguably
didn't
their
mean
best
to
player on their team.
Cover you there. I just was saying there was a documentary about the good old days, and maybe they'll have a new one given all the Micah Parsons drama that we've seen. Pete, there's one thing
Green
I don't
Bay,
know if you
they
tackled
won
it
this,
with
bro.
JJ,
Michael
was sort of
Parsons is going to go
elaborating
put
in
on
terms
for
of
Green Bay.
how incrementally
Dallas, I don't know how
the
Kenny
records
Clark
were happening at
Clark
40
will
and
be.
40
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's
40
older
and,
too. So
41, that is. What does it tell you that Micah Parsons got 47, which is well clear of the previous record?
Well, it tells you that he's an elite pass rusher in the prime of his career. You look at some of them other pass
And people are
rushers,
gonna be like,
guys are
overpay,
30,
you know, this and that,
31.
but like Micah
They're
deserves
not
it, bro.
26.
He does, bro.
26
Like,
is the
straight
target
up.
age. I remember
Micah
that
baller.
being told to me a long time ago covering this league. Whenever you want to go get a player, get a free agent, look at age 26. That's when he's at his prime. The other guys, they're past their prime, and they still got good
Yeah,
deals.
Micah.
But that's why he got the big deal. By the way,
Ooh.
the Green Bay
What'd they say,
Packers were
week
the
4?
youngest team in the
Dallas
league
versus
last
Green
year.
Bay?
The
Oh,
youngest
that's
team in the
gonna
league.
that's gonna feed
Those guys
families,
all
bro.
played a lot of football
Oh, I
last year.
can't
And
wait.
the one-year guys are now in their second year. The second-year guys are now in their third. And now you add a 26-year-old elite pass rusher.
Oh, man,
I'll tell
Jerry
you what,
Jones, bro.
Green Bay, they got to be thrilled today.
Pete, who's number
cuckoo in
one
the
in the
head,
power
boy.
rankings?
Well, the Super Bowl winner always starts at number 1, but it doesn't mean they're going to finish there. I can tell you that.
Okay, Pete Prisco, Jonathan Jones, guys, certainly appreciate it. Again,
That's gonna do it though. Cowboys trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers in a blockbuster trade. Like I said, bro, I'm speechless, bro. It really don't make sense, bro. I mean, you know, Dallas should have just paid him the $47 million. I mean, I know that's a lot of cash, but Micah Parsons, he deserves it. And yeah, Green Bay, you know, gave it to him, traded away 2 firsts, and you know, Kenny Clark had said, yeah, give us Micah. Green Bay, like I said, their you know, potential is, you know, through the roof now. You know, adding Micah, you don't know what the Packers might run to the Super Bowl. Who knows? But I think they're an NFC, you know, championship level roster this upcoming season. For Dallas, like I said, they might not even win 7 games. You know, traded their best player on their entire team. Get Kenny Clark back. You know, a good DT, good against the run. But like I said, I think he's, you know, getting up there in age. So I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do y'all think about this trade? And yeah. Make sure y'all follow the socials on the screen. It'd be much appreciated. I love y'all, and I'm out. But that's going to do it for this reaction, though. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, and I'm out. Peace.